Hello everyone. We are here on our beautiful blue planet. Most of us have never left Earth, except for the astronauts living on space stations and the 12 men who landed on the moon. Oh, it would be a mistake not to mention the recent space tourists who have traveled beyond our atmosphere. According to statistics, as of February 2024, around 680 people have flown into space. All of them were amazed and stunned by the breathtaking beauty of our planet when viewed from the vastness of space. How incredible! Our planet is the most unique and fortunate world in the universe, capable of sustaining life. The universe contains billions upon billions of planets, yet none have life quite like Earth. Instead, there exist strange and terrifying worlds you would never want to set foot on. So, take a seat, and I will tell you about the most bizarre and frightening worlds in the universe. Now, let's explore together. Rocket Sparkles. A journey through the solar system. Exploring the solar system, the neighboring worlds of our planet are no longer unfamiliar, especially since the Voyager twin spacecraft passed by the distant outer planets in the 1980s. We have identified the solar system as the home of 8 planets, each a completely different world. Among them, Venus is both Earth's twin planet and a hellish world. It is the hottest planet in the solar system, with surface temperatures reaching 460 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead. Its atmospheric pressure is 93 times that of Earth, with an atmosphere primarily composed of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Without a spacesuit supplying oxygen, you would die instantly upon landing on Venus. In contrast, the coldest planet in the solar system is Uranus, the 7th planet from the Sun. The measured surface temperature here is -224 degrees Celsius, while Neptune, the farthest planet from the Sun, has a temperature of -217 degrees Celsius. This seems paradoxical, as theoretically, the farther a planet is from the Sun, the colder it should be. Uranus is 2.88 billion kilometers from the Sun, while Neptune is about 4.5 billion kilometers away, yet Neptune is warmer than Uranus. This could be due to Uranus's axial tilt, which is an extreme 97 degrees relative to its orbital plane. Additionally, the other planets in the solar system are also notorious for their extreme weather. Mars is covered by thick dust storms, while Jupiter's Great Red Spot, a massive storm, has persisted for at least 300 years. In short, while the Sun is a relatively calm star, the worlds surrounding it are anything but hospitable. Except for Earth, all other planets have proven themselves to be hostile to life. Now, let's leave the solar system and explore the strangest and most terrifying worlds scientists have ever discovered. #HD189733b, the planet of glass rain. This planet is located about 64 light-years from Earth. From a distance, it appears as a stunning deep blue sphere, floating serenely in space. However, don't be deceived by its beauty, this is a nightmare world. HD189733b is classified as a hot Jupiter, with a radius about 1.13 times that of Jupiter, making it a gas giant. If you were unfortunate enough to visit this planet, you would quickly regret it. Not only would you be battered by winds reaching speeds of 8,700 kilometers per hour, but you would also be shredded to pieces by razor-sharp glass rain. The planet's striking blue color is due to silicate particles in its atmosphere. When heated by the planet's scorching 1,300 degrees Celsius temperatures, these silicates form glass-like droplets, which then rain down, creating a truly deadly storm. #TOI849b, the stripped planet. Discovered in 2020 by NASA's Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite, TESS, TOI849b is the exposed core of a gas giant planet that has lost its atmosphere. This exoplanet is located approximately 736 light-years from us. It orbits its star so closely that a year on TOI849b lasts only 19.2 Earth hours. However, don't expect endless birthday celebrations, as the planet's atmosphere has been stripped away by its star. Without an atmosphere to provide protection, the planet endures a scorching temperature of 1,530 degrees Celsius. What makes TOI849b one of the strangest exoplanets ever discovered is its bizarre hybrid nature. Despite being only 0.32 times the size of Jupiter, it was originally a gas giant like Jupiter but has since been stripped of its atmosphere, leaving behind a dense, rocky core instead of a gaseous one. In fact, it is the largest rocky world ever found, with a mass 40 times that of Earth. It may even be the first ever discovered naked planet, the leftover core of a gas giant that had its atmosphere completely blown away. ####WASP-12b, the inflated planet in a death spiral. Located approximately 1,393 light-years away, WASP-12b is a gas giant planet. To visualize its appearance, imagine a gigantic egg-shaped planet. It has a radius 1.79 times that of Jupiter and a mass 1.39 times greater. This is truly a colossal planet. Scientists estimate that this planet has only about 3 million years left before it is completely destroyed. WASP-12b is spiraling inward toward its demise at the hands of its host star, a yellow dwarf. Its orbital period is just 1.1 Earth days. Current data suggests that the planet is so close to its star that it is beginning to wobble and deform under the immense gravitational pull. Meanwhile, intense stellar radiation is causing it to expand, pushing it toward total disintegration. ###Trace2b, the darkest exoplanet. Are you afraid of the dark? If not, then welcome to Trace2b, a planet so incredibly dark that it is nearly impossible to see its shape. Light appears to be completely absorbed by it, with almost no reflection. Identified by NASA's Kepler Space Telescope in 2011, Trace2b has a radius 1.27 times that of Jupiter and is also a gas giant. It orbits a star about 750 light-years away in the Draco constellation. It holds the record as the darkest planet ever discovered, reflecting less than 1% of the light that hits it. This exoplanet is darker than the blackest piece of coal or even the darkest black acrylic paint you could use. It's almost absurd how dark this planet is. I have no idea how anyone would navigate if they ever set foot on this world, but hopefully, you'd be lucky enough to find a way out. ###KLT9b, the hottest exoplanet. If you love winter and snowy landscapes, then KLT9b is not the place for you. It is unimaginably hot. This ultra-hot Jupiter is so scorching that it's even hotter than many stars in the universe. KLT9b orbits its star at such a close distance that its surface temperature soars beyond 4,000 degrees Celsius, hot enough to break apart molecules, leaving individual iron and titanium atoms floating in its atmosphere. A year on this planet lasts less than 1.5 Earth days. Using data from the Spitzer Space Telescope, researchers discovered that the extreme heat on the planet's day side rips apart hydrogen molecules. These molecules only recombine when they flow toward the relatively cooler, eternally dark night side, before being torn apart again as they return to the scorching stellar furnace. The planet with the strangest orbit, HR 5183b. HR 5183b, discovered in 2019, is a giant planet that doesn't rush to orbit its star. It is 3 times the size of Jupiter and takes a slow 74 years to complete one orbit. However, what makes it truly bizarre is its orbit. Unlike most planets, which follow elliptical paths, HR 5183b roams around the outskirts of its system before suddenly diving toward the center, skimming dangerously close to its star before slingshotting back out again. Because of this chaotic movement, it has been nicknamed the Whiplash Planet. It is also referred to as a wrecking ball due to its potential to disrupt any other planet in the system that tries to maintain a stable orbit in a more conventional manner. K2-188b, the planet where swimming might evaporate you. K2-188b has a radius 2.61 times that of Earth and a mass over 8 times greater. For years, it was a top candidate for an Earth-like planet. So, in 2019, when scientists announced the discovery of water in its atmosphere, excitement skyrocketed. This was the first time we had found a rocky planet orbiting in the habitable zone of its star, where liquid water might exist on the surface. However, before dreaming of diving into its oceans, further research suggested that K2-188b might be more like a mini Neptune, a far less hospitable world. These planets typically have thick hydrogen atmospheres, a superheated water layer, and a dense rocky iron core where extreme temperatures and pressures make life impossible. New research suggests that although K2-188b might look like a small gas giant, it is actually a rocky planet covered in superheated, highly compressed oceans. Here, water exists in a state between liquid and gas, enveloped by a thick steam-filled atmosphere. HAT-P7b, the ultra-hot Jupiter is dark as coal with a sapphire blue sky. HAT-P7b is larger than Jupiter and has an orbital plane tilted 108 degrees relative to its host star, meaning it almost follows a polar orbit. It orbits so close to its star that a full year on this planet lasts less than 3 Earth days. In fact, it is over 20 times closer to its star than Earth is to the Sun. During the day, temperatures on HAT P7b soar above 2,200 degrees Celsius, making it hotter than many stars in the universe. As a result, it is classified as an ultra-hot Jupiter. However, what makes this planet even more remarkable is that it is one of the darkest known worlds, absorbing more than 97% of all visible light that hits it. Its surface is as dark as charcoal, making it one of the most mysterious exoplanets ever discovered. Since the first exoplanets were discovered in 1992, over 5,700 exoplanets have now been confirmed, and the number continues to grow. Scientists estimate that our galaxy may contain around 300 million potentially habitable planets. However, that's a story for another time. The question that haunts me the most when talking about exoplanets is, why does Earth seem to be the only planet with life? Why haven't we found evidence of life elsewhere? Perhaps it's pure luck, or maybe it's a miraculous cosmic arrangement. Either way, we are truly fortunate to be born on a planet that has the perfect conditions for life. So, let's cherish the life we have, stay optimistic, and look forward to a brighter tomorrow. That's all for today's top interesting facts video. I hope you had an enjoyable and informative time. See you in the next video.